Let us come to the chemical cross-linking agents which damage DNA. So there are many alkylating agents which have two reactive sites, and these two reactive sites can form intrastrand or interstrand cross-links in addition to the formation of monoadducts, because there are two sites present in these agents, so they can make monoadducts as well as cross-links. Interstrand cross-links, that is the cross-link between two different strands. This is interstrand cross-links. They are of special interest because they prevent strand separation during replication. During replication the two strands must be separated, so they prevent them from separation, and if these cross are not corrected, they are lethal to the cells, because the these strands will not be able to separate and replication will not proceed, and that leads to the cell death. So here you can see different types of damages. For example, here it is monoadduct formation, and here is intercalation. Some chemicals are intercalated in the DNA, and here is the cross link, which is interstrand. So this cross link is between two strands, and here is the cross link which is intrastrand. So this is between the same strand. So these are different types of reactions which damage the DNA. So one of the simplest cross-linking agents is nitrogen mustard gas, which is bis-2-chloroethyl methylamine. It damages DNA by forming interstrand crosslinks. It forms the interstrand crosslink between two strands. It does so by attacking N7 on two guanines which are present on the opposite strands of the DNA double helix. So there may be at several points that in one side, if guanine is present, exactly opposite to guanine will be cytosine, definitely, but adjacent to cytosine or in the neighboring of cytosine, another guanine may be present. So this nitrogen mustard gas, it forms intercross link between two guanines. Here you can see this intercross. So this is one guanine and this is another guanine, and this is nitrogen mustard between two guanines. Here you can see this is one strand and this is the second strand, and here you can see this is intercross linking by this nitrogen mustard. So in this way the two strands are linked to each other. So although this nitrogen mustard is a very toxic substance, but this has found clinical applications as a chemotherapeutic agent for treating certain forms of cancer, because the aim to treat cancer is to kill the cancer cell, and such substances as nitrogen mustard gas, they lead to the death of cells by stopping the replication.